Susan Lee, business correspondent extraordinaire at Fox Business Network, which if you don't get, you should demand, especially today. We could have helped you make sense of this. Kenny Palcari with us as well, Slate Stone Wealth Chief Market Strategist. So, Susan, a lot of consternation over which was the reality, today or yesterday.
And doesn't it seem like the Federal Reserve and Jay Powell has pretty much lost most credibility on Wall Street? I'll be kind of say most, because yesterday you heard him in that press conference saying we're not even thinking about a 75 basis point hike. Today, Wall Street's still anticipating a 75% probability they're going to hike interest rates by 75 basis points in June.
And these are people who bet with their money. And they're saying, are they? But yesterday they were celebrating what he said. Is today an indication they don't buy what he said?
I think absolutely, because he even said yesterday we have a good chance of avoiding a recession. Do people believe that with the sell-off today? No. By the way, that productivity number that Jerry just mentioned, yes, it dropped by the most since 1947, but that means the counterpoint of that is wages went up by the most since 1982, and that is, by the way, more than double the Federal Reserve inflation target of 2%. What does that tell you? It tells you that inflation is going to be above 2% for some time if you're paying workers more.
You know, normally to address that, Kenny, that we're told, feeling pretty good, but some of these retailers, while giving basically good numbers, are telegraphing trouble down the road. Etsy, Wayfair, Shopify, eBay, all, you know, near double-digit losses on the day, even when in at least 3 out of 4 of those cases, the numbers themselves, the revenues themselves were good, but signaling a consumer headwind here.
Well, especially when you have interest rates projected to go above 3% this year. Mortgage rates are at their highest since 2009 at 5.27%, right? And that's ultimately going to hurt the consumer. Now, it's also a tough compare as well when we were stuck at home, lockdowns, and buying things online. But it makes you really think about how priced these stocks are, how highly and richly priced these are if they're guiding for slower growth in the future, because these are growth stocks, right? Not all of them make profit. In fact, even Amazon, wouldn't you say, Kenny? I mean, in the last 10 years, they've made just a few quarters of profit. It wasn't up until the last few years that we actually saw them in the black.
And by the way, Amazon sliding about